Hello, business leaders or the upcoming leaders. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how you can start your business in 2023 with a perfect business plan, be it an online business or an offline business. First and foremost, welcome to my channel. For my introductions, my name is Srijit and I'm a management consultant. So I guess you know it by now why no big YouTubers can tell you about this, right? As a management consultant or a business consultant, I'll tell you the exact things you need to make your business plan and start your business. Okay. And if you already have a business and want consultants, you can reach out to me. I have my own agency. I'll link my email, Instagram, and Facebook page in the description. And if you're looking for start a business and are lost that what should you do and or where should you start with, always reach out to me. Okay, now coming on to the video. See, to start a business, first you need to have a perfect business plan. And to make a business plan, you will have to consider and research about many things. I want to give you the exact knowledge about exactly what do you need to know before starting a business. That is why I cannot include everything in this one video. Otherwise, it will be a like 1 hour long video. And this is why I have distributed this into many parts, and in every part I'll talk about all the major things and few minor things which you will need before starting a business or before making a business plan. So without wasting any time, let's start with the first point. Now wait, no, before this I want you to take out a diary, a notepad, or anything where you can note things, and a pen, and start noting down the points and write down the factors because you will need it in the future. Okay, pause the video here, go and bring a diary and a pen, and then start watching again. Ready? I hope you have done this. Let's go then. So let's start with the first point, that is find the perfect product or service. Okay, note it down, the first point. So in this fast and growing digital era, the most difficult part of a business is to find the perfect product or service. For a business, figuring out the product or service has to be the first and foremost thing. Saying for a tech company, for example, your product or service not necessarily has to be something which stands out from the rest of the world. But if you can think of something which does stand out, then 80% of your work is done. If you're not, then only 20%. Okay, the most important key to find one perfect product or service is to see what problem is it solving for the consumers if it's a B2C product or service, or for businesses if it's a B2B product or service. Now, note this down first. See, I am assuming you are not from a commerce background, okay? But if you are someone from the commerce background, I'm not necessarily saying from an accountancy or finance or management. I'm just saying from a commerce background, because if you're from a commerce background, you will know these terms, and if you're not, know these terms, okay? When you're jumping into this corporate world, this business world, you will need to know many terms and many things. Okay, so the first I'm going to talk about is what is a B2C product and a B2B product or service. Okay, so note this down. A B2C product or service means which is necessary, nor which is solely for the consumers. Okay, the full form of it is business to consumers, means your product or service is for the consumers. For example, food and clothing. Okay, and there are many other things also. And for a B2B product or service, that is something which is for businesses, means business to business. The full form of it is business to business, means your product or service is for businesses. Okay, it can be like computers or management consultancy. There's a big example of it, consultants, consultancies, I'm sorry, consultancies. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, one more thing, note it down. Your product can be a punch of both also. Okay, your product or service can be something which will be for B2C and for B2B also. Okay, so like for example, if I talk say computers and laptops, like we the normal people also need laptops or computers. Like students needs it for studying, and okay, and many people need it, like you can need it for playing games, and the businesses also need it for for setting desktops up in their offices, or giving laptops to their employees as a reward, or like when they join a company. Many companies give their employees, when they hire new employees, they give them laptops, okay, as a service, as a perks in the business, in the not in the business, sorry, in the job roles. So Well, if you cannot think of anything at all, then this is a bonus trick for you. Go and look at every famous tech possible, be it for a tech company or be it for any company, okay? For every famous thing, like if you see that, okay, you have got something, like if you are a tech person, then go and look into every famous tech possible. Or if you are not a tech person, if you are looking for something, a non-tech product or service, then you can do a thorough research and find out, like go and do a thorough research and then find out what are the limitations of it. Okay, what are the limitations of the product or service which you think you might offer, be it tech or be it non-tech. Okay, right? So go and look into it and find out the limitations of it and try to figure out the hack for those limitations. Okay, and now, well, don't come up with anything illegal, okay, at least, and you are good to go. Now, take this important note here, that is, see, your business, no matter what your business is, okay, no one cares. Honestly, trust me, no one cares about your business. Maybe your partner supports you, maybe your best friend supports you, maybe your parents supports you, okay? Maybe your girlfriend or your boyfriend supports you. But no one cares because but maybe they care, say, because they support you, they are your support system. But you're not going to only sell it to them, right? You can even give it to them for free also because they are your close ones, right? But you are going to give it to the world. Now the world doesn't care about your business. Trust me, they don't care about your business. Okay? Unless and until, here's the catch, unless and until it is solving any problem for them. Okay? For example, take this as an example. If you go to a stranger, like you are walking down the street and you go to a stranger and you ask them that, you tell them that, okay, I have a business. They won't care. They'll like, okay, good, do your business, right? Yeah. But if you go and ask them that, what are the major problems you're facing in your daily life, in your day-to-day life, and they tell you, like, yeah, I'm facing this kind of problem in my daily, it should be a major problem at least, that I'm facing a major problem in my daily life. And you tell them that, okay, I have a business and my business model is, and my product or service is that it is something which can solve your major problem which you are facing in your daily life. Okay, and if you tell them, then they'll be interested, like, yeah, okay, so what is it exactly? Okay, so there's the thing, your product or your service has to be a solution for a problem in this world. Every business you're seeing, every major business which are talking about, every product we are buying, if you look into it, every product or every service we are buying is something which makes our lives easier. So your product or service has to be something which makes someone's life easier. Okay, well, if you cannot think of something extraordinary, like out of this world, something the world hasn't witnessed it before, then go and look into what is there in this world right now and try to find out the limitations and try to solve them. Right, now, coming on to the next point. Okay, the first point was find the perfect product or service. Now coming on to the next point is that setting out the budget for productions. Okay, now every product comes with a cost of production for it. If it's something online service, then I guess you don't have any cost of production other than your time which you will invest in it, or like you have to buy a few domains, right, for the service. So that is the only cost. But if you are a product based company, if you're trying to build a product based company, then you will have a cost of production for it, and every product comes with a cost of production. Like, so before that, like, you will always need money, right? You will need money to build that. So the more you can bring down the cost of production without sacrificing the quality of it, the better it is. Okay, say for example, you are making a pen. Okay, and your pen, to make your pen, it is costing you around $2. Okay, but you see in the market that the major companies which are selling pen, the famous pens in the market, they are listed there for $3 or $4. So your profit margin is really low, like say even $2 also. You can get a pen in $2, even less than that. So it is, no one will buy your pen, right? Because you have to keep your price high than your cost of production, right? Because you will need profit. Ultimately your sole motive is to earn profits, right? So do a thing, look into that pen, look into the product, or look into the pen you have made, and see and try to find out how you can bring the cost down without sacrificing its quality. Because if it's not up to the mark, if the quality is very bad, no one will buy it, right? So look into it and see how you can bring down the cost. And say you have brought down the cost, and your cost is now around 50 cents to make one pen, and you list it up for $2, then yeah, there you go. From a loss, you're making $1.5 in just selling one pen, right? So that was the second point, which is setting out the budget for productions. Okay, now this was it for this video. Okay, I have say 2 points. I hope you have noted down the points. Okay, this was it for this video, because it's already like around 12 minutes, so I cannot go on and on and on, because there are many points. If I tell you, there are 7 major points I have noted down. There are 7 major points and 4 minor points which you will need before starting a business, or to make your perfect business plan. Okay, and if I include all those things, it will be an hour long video, and I cannot do that. You guys will get bored. So what I am doing is, as I said in the early in my video, that I have broken down all the things in parts. And this first part of this video, I talked about 2 points, and in the next videos I'll talk about all the points coming up in the next videos. So stay tuned. And yeah, that's all for this today's video. I guess you understood the first 2 points. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Again, I'm telling it. Okay, that's all then. So yeah, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, then like us, give a like, and yeah, sub to this channel if you will. I mean, yeah, obviously you will want the next videos, right? So you will want the next videos, so sub to this channel, and send this to someone you know who is trying to start a business. And if anyone in your need who is wants a business consultancy, or if you have a business who wants business consultancies, then please reach out to me. So yeah, that was all for today's video. So we should end it here, and in the next parts I'll talk about all the things. So stay tuned for the next parts. That's all for today. So yeah, that's all. That's your Srijit. No, I'm doing it wrong, I guess. Sorry. That's your consultant Srijit, signing off.